YouTube, this is the second video. The first one, I went through 7 minutes and realized that I muted myself. Happens to everybody, so unfortunately, this is not going to be my fresh thoughts. I'm going to have to reiterate what I just said. But anyway, at the end of the day, I don't do tech tone videos unless there's a reason to. All right? I'm not biased. I'm not obsessive. If I were, I'd find these clips that I'm about to show you all the time and be able to provide all these evidences that, contradict tech tone, which there's plenty out there. There's some that I even have on my channel only because of circumstances or because I was there at the time, the day of. But here's a clip that I found on my timeline. I've been playing Infinity Nikki, Marvel Rivals. My birthday was yesterday. I have a sick dog. I have other things going on in my life. I don't have time to look for these clips, but here's this one. Let me show it to you right now.
So what's fucking bullshit is that the garbage has not been taken out in 7 fucking days. Okay? The garbage has not been taken out in 7 fucking days. It's Pink's responsibility. And the reality is that she's in my fucking house role-playing as a fucking goth Hooters orderer, waitress. And honestly, it's really fucking annoying because the reality is she doesn't pay fucking rent. She's not doing her fucking responsibilities, and she needs to do her fucking job. Okay? Because the garbage is fucking everywhere. Okay? And it's her fucking turn.
Okay, and this was a year ago, right? And how YouTube works. If it's a year ago, that means most likely it was not December. It was November, October, September. And if you remember back from the previous video or from Tectone's Twitch video, is that he showed receipts. That 5%, remember? That 5% that he showed, which was basically Pink Chew paying rent from December all the way until August, September of this year. Conveniently not showing anything before this. If you were to use this video, you could basically say that at some point in time, Pink Chew was not paying rent. And therefore, when she makes statements like this, guilt trips you into giving BJ's and says, do your job, you don't pay rent. I took you to a water park, so you owe me. And all you can do is sleep upstairs because you know what he's going to keep telling you to do. Makes a little bit more sense, right? Kind of aligns with something like this.
Waitress. And honestly, it's really fucking annoying because the reality is she doesn't pay fucking rent. She's not doing her fucking... And honestly, it's really fucking annoying because the reality is she doesn't pay fucking rent. And honestly, it's really fucking annoying because the reality is she doesn't pay fucking rent. She's not... And honestly, it's really fucking annoying because the reality is she doesn't pay fucking rent. And honestly, it's really fucking annoying because the reality is she doesn't pay fucking rent. And honestly, it's really fucking annoying because the reality is she doesn't pay fucking rent. And honestly, it's really fucking annoying because the reality is she doesn't pay fucking rent. And honestly, it's really fucking annoying because the reality is she doesn't pay fucking rent. And honestly, it's really fucking annoying because the reality is she doesn't pay fucking rent. And honestly, it's really fucking annoying because the reality is she doesn't pay fucking rent. And honestly, it's really fucking annoying because the reality is she doesn't pay fucking rent. She's not doing her fucking response.
Again, a year ago. You can make whatever assumptions, conclusions you want. This is just me providing the other 5% that Tectone wanted to provide on his behalf. This is more or less provided on Pink Chew's behalf. And if you put these two together, I mean, if we're just going to take the 5% that are out there, that are known publicly, I can reach a logical conclusion that Pink Chew's statement seems like it aligns with the characteristics of that video. In his demeanor, what he said before even saying that she doesn't pay rent, how he blasted her with her profile, which is what his audience loves anyway. He's played that up, I think, from day one with her, and they were dating at this time, based on everything that I know about their relationship. And I was on Zigzag's Prime stream not too long ago, and we talked about this specific thing. They were dating before then, and I don't have a video of that, but I believe his VOD's still up unless he takes it down. Either way, that's my own recollection of the events. And again, to reiterate this, I don't go seek this information out. This was on my timeline randomly. I had just taken a shower. I am too busy playing other things. I'm too busy doing other things. I don't have time to do this. If I did, I'd find so much dirt, so much evidence that it would just be insurmountable. And yet Tectone's been good. He's been doing game coverage and all this stuff, which I think is very smart. And if they're doing something legal in the background, then that's fair as well. You know, Pink Chu hasn't brought any more allegations to the front, and alternatively, she has not deleted the ones that she has online. So therefore, we're kind of in this stalemate. Doesn't make Tectone a great person now, just because time is passing. No, it does not. It doesn't mean that Pink Chu doesn't deserve sympathy just because time passes. No, because she does. All these things are still true, and me not covering it doesn't make anything go away. I am just doing my due diligence and being unbiased to be neutral because, yes, this situation's bad, but there are many other situations in the world, and there are also each of us personal lives, which should never be co-opted by content creators or anybody else. We need to focus on ourselves before we can focus on anybody else. And escapism and all that is fine to a point, but it's unhealthy at another point. Parasocial, cultist, sheepist, loyalist behavior is bad in general. Just be careful of that. But I need to go play Infinity, Nikki, and I need to go and hopefully compete against all these people, sweaty people, on Marvel Rivals, which are the two games that I'm playing right now, alongside a couple other things. Again, I'm busy. I'm not biased or obsessed. My name is Blue. Like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.